It's Wild Card Weekend, and the 49ers travel to the fighting city of Philadelphia to take on the world champion, Philadelphia Eagles. And with the 49ers battered, beaten, outmanned, and bruised, will Kyle Shanahan get creative and finally play George Kittle and Jake Tunges at the same time on the same field? Will Robert Saleh go crazy and start Marquise Siegel and use that speed at safety and put Jair Brown at linebacker to help our totally depleted linebacker core? Will Kyle Shanahan actually use CMC's receiving ability and put him out there at receiver to help our depleted receiving core and actually run Brian Robinson a little bit more? The answer is probably not, because the 49ers find it physically impossible to do any damn thing cool. Jerry Lamm, Main Event Mania, what to watch for, 49ers, World Champion, Philadelphia Eagles, Wild Card Weekend edition. And faithful, I know we're a little down and out, because we left it all on the line in Week 18 to take on the Seahawks for that NFC number 1 seed. And now we're taking on the Eagles in hostile conditions. But the Eagles are beatable, man. I mean, they have more dudes than us. They have the better roster. They're more healthy than us for sure. But they don't play together. And you can run on these dudes. And, the good news is Big Trent Williams is back. Kyle Shanahan does have tremendous running schemes. Eagles do have good linebackers. You're not going to run on Davis and Carter, up in the middle. But they can get beat to the outside. And McKivitz has been playing well. And Trent Williams is back. So we might, do some counter plays. We got watch for the 49ers to run some counters on the Eagles. The Eagles, what they do, they do have good gap integrity, but they can get all going one way and watch for Christian McCaffrey to start this way and go that way. What to watch for? Let's see if that works. But I gotta admit too, I'm discouraged with the 49er offensive line. They have what the hell's Davis's name on the Eagles? I don't know how you can miss him. He's a big kid and give this guy credit. What's homie's name? This is the worst. Yeah, Big Jordan. Watch for Big Jordan Davis, the nose tackle again. After last week, I took Jake Brendel off the list, but he's back on it. The Philadelphia Eagles have just not only big Jalen Carter on this 3-man front, and Vic Fangio's 3-man front, but Jordan Davis, their nose tackle, is a huge, big, bad dude. That's always kind of the kryptonite to this 49er offense. I don't watch to see if the 49ers can get anything done in the middle against this gigantic Eagles defensive line, their 3-man front. I don't think it could happen. I'm not putting Brendel on the list anymore, or the interior line. They've done well for us. Christian McCaffrey moved the ball for us, for quite a few weeks. But this is the Eagles, and it's just not their strength. So look for the 49ers to run some counters, get those big guys going one way, and bring it back the other way. But you got to block it. All right, watch the injury report. And I'm not going to get on. I don't want to get on this guy's case either. But Ricky Pearsall. There's rumors that the 49ers just wanted to give it a try against the Seahawks. And if anyone watched the game, there was no short game to be had. Short passing can be had by the 49ers because the Eagles were just running up on the Seahawks were running up on everything, and the Eagles, they have just as good as or better a secondary. And the problem is there's no getting open quick. Look at the scheme to beat the 49ers, just man-to-man coverage because our receivers can't get open. And Ricky Pearsall can get open. but he can't play. You can't put a game. You can't get a game. You can't get a game plan. You can't make a game plan for a guy who doesn't play. So it's just, I mean, you're probably thinking, like, what does it matter? Because even if Pearsall plays, he'll get shut down by Quinion Mitchell, and that's a great point. But at least we'll have a threat to go deep and take the top off of defense. I mean, I don't. Are we gonna see watch for Jordan Watkins, or they said Jacob Cowling was was practicing. Watch for those guys to play to take the top off the defense. Hey, what are we gonna watch for? You know, I usually say the 49ers would have an advantage as far as the 49ers will take advantage of a linebacker with Kittle and Tonjes and McCaffrey, running backs and tight ends. But the Eagles, they cover well. They're they cover pretty well at linebackers. They want to really attack. But they can be had. I think I'd like to see Tonjes and Kittle out there. At the same time, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I'd like to see McCaffrey out in running receiving patterns. I don't think any of that cool stuff is going to happen. Let's see if there's any adjustments. And I was going to open this show by saying, hey, it's time for Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy to show their elite. And maybe I'm protecting Brock Purdy, but it's kind of hard to show your elite against a talented Vic Fangio defense if you don't have any trusted receivers that can get open. And your best receivers, Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle, are chipping at the line of scrimmage and they can't get open quick enough. And the defense is fast enough where the quarterback just can't outrun them. I mean, that's not the quarterback shot. It's nice to have quick feet and escape some pass rush sometimes. And that's who Brock is. That's his best attribute. But a quarterback's job is to hit the damn receivers, and there may not be any receivers to hit. But there's some answers out there. We have some dubs. Jake Tonjes is a big mismatch for the really for your best second coverage linebacker. All right, so I think we should watch for that. Will Kyle Shanahan do any damn thing cool? I mean, the Eagles have good linebackers. I mean, but I don't think you could guard Kittle and Jake Tonjes at the same time. Will they try it? I don't know. All right. Watch out to see who plays linebacker. I don't think D. Winters is going to play. So that means we're going to have Kendricks, and the 49ers just signed Kazir White. You know, these guys are... Kazir White's only 29. Kendricks is a veteran. Look at... I think those are our two best options. I don't think Robinson's a good option. And maybe they get it done. But there's really no excuse for this, this desperation at linebacker. We lost Fred Warner a long time ago. And we should have had someone back there, a playable person, some kind of talent. We should have had a veteran back there, or some kind of young talent from a practice squad a long time ago. All right, that's the bottom line. But like I said, there's still hope because the Eagles, they really fuck shit up. They are just watch the receivers. They look very upset with their quarterback. They're always drooping and they're not getting the ball and whining, whatever. So watch for that. At least that's not us. All right. This game's gonna be won in the trenches. The 49ers are outmanned and outside. Watch for Kyle's game plan. I don't think he's gonna listen to me at all. This is it. It's do or die. So watch for Kyle Shanahan's plan. We are outmanned. I'm not sure if we can get any scheme blocked. Will Kyle Shanahan finally figure out a way to weaponize his personnel in a way that's outside of his system? That's the bottom line. He doesn't have to listen to me, but he's got to finally be player specific with this game plan. You gotta use the guys you got to beat the guys that are across from you, and that's the bottom line. And that's the same with Robert Saleh. Last week, the hyena, Diamador Lenore, he put it out there. He wanted to guard JSN. And maybe that would have helped. Maybe that would have helped us in the run game. But we're not prepared to do anything cool, anything different, anything creative. And that is why we're always getting to a certain spot and not going all the way. And we're not prepared. We're just not prepared for the damn big game in the big moment. Like, again, I'm going to say it again. Watch for Fred Warner to come back in the NFC Championship game. But until we get there, we should have had personnel. Some kind of prospect on our practice squad. A player will maybe someone who's brain dead but has athleticism, or a veteran who knows where to be. We had nothing until recently. So this is the time to make a change. Kyle Shanahan, it's time to be elite. If Brock Purdy can somehow figure this shit out against a really good secondary, maybe watch for the 49ers to attack Adoree Jackson. Mitchell's one of the best. I think in the nickel, I think Cooper DeJean is really good too. Maybe watch for the 49ers to attack Adoree Jackson. I think maybe we kind of have a personal advantage, like I said, with if we get Tonjes in there, as a receiver with Kittle, give him something different to look at with motioning CMC, to be a receiver. Will they do it? Will they do anything? Will the defense do anything creative? Put Jair Brown at the line of scrimmage. Bring in Siegel, so you won't get beat deep by the two good receivers. I can't remember anyone's name. Maybe I got CTE from getting my ass kicked by the Seahawks. Seriously. Who the hell was I looking for? I'm looking for the receivers. Of course, AJ Brown and Devonta Smith. I didn't even mention. Watch out for Saquon Barkley. And they have a good. I like their backup too. I like Tank Bigsby too. I like Tank Bigsby. This is big. I'm really disappointed. I in the 49ers, to be honest. In a lot of ways, I'm proud of them. But they've been limited by our coaching staff. And I don't see the players every day. I'm not in practice. But I mean, like, okay, I tell Brock to game manage and listen to Kyle's game plan. But the game plan has got to get better. Your players out there have worked fucking hard through all kinds of injuries. And they want a shot. And they've given themselves a shot. The players don't want to get out there. Like, Demo Lenore should have got his shot at Jackson Smith and Jigba. And the defense should have the defensive coordinator should have given him a shot. What the hell do you got to lose? You are, you're a respected team. That's why we're not a damn 8-point, the Eagles aren't an 8-point favorite. We're underdog, but because of who we are, because of the character that the 49ers have, we're not a complete, 10-point dog or something. But that's who we are when it comes to veteran players with reputations that are ready to play on Sunday in Philadelphia on the road. So come on, Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh. Fuck, dude, you better have a plan for the guys you got on this team. Yeah, I'm waiting for Fred Warner too. Don't risk your career, Fred, on a bogus ass game plan. But still, take a fucking risk. What do we got to lose? We've already lost the Super Bowl twice. Your guys that are showing up are putting it on the line. And really, Ricky Pearsall is the exception to the rule. If the rumors are true that you asked him to play, he didn't want to go out there and just, give you a couple plays to take the top off the defense. That's what a lot of people do. But a lot of people on this team went out there and played. And I don't care what anyone says about JJ. He went out there and played. And Tatum Bethune, man, maybe you were a fool to go out there injured and now you're out with a ruptured growing or whatever the hell. Man, maybe that was foolish, man. But for guys like that who keep going, Brock Purdy out there with his messed up toe. That turf toe ain't healed. I know it don't heal like that, but he's out there giving it a go. For the guys out there going, it's up to you, coaches, Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh, who just are totally beloved. And yeah, I'm not going to say fire you because I don't know if we can find someone better. But damn it. Fucking get out of your wide nine and whatever the Kyle Shanahan offense is and you should have a plan that is tailored to the players that are out there willing to fucking risk it all right now and save this fucking wicked to be a hellacious season. That's what to watch for. Have a fucking plan where the men you got out there are willing to go on Sunday in fucking Philadelphia. Old ass gorilla back Trent Williams, to fucking Brock Purdy put his toe and his career on the line, to JJ out there trying for fucking money that we should not pay him. All these young kids on defense don't know which way to run. Fucking create a game plan for the guys we got. We got Siegel. He's fast. Put him the fuck in there. Jair Brown. He don't know which way to run. Just put him up at the fucking line of scrimmage and let him get fucking crazy at linebacker. That's what Dre Greenlaw used to do. Fucking just go for it. Have some fucking balls, man. We got nothing to lose. And we have had nothing to lose since Nick Bosa was out. Seriously, we the fucking last pass rushing team in all of football. We had no business there. So take a fucking chance and grab the bull by the fucking balls. Let's fucking go. Bang, bang, Niner gang. 49ers, Eagles, wild card. We got a fucking puncher's chance. So let's ground those fucking Eagles. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Faithful for fucking life. Let's go.